First and foremost, giving all honor and praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodesh. Bless Yahweh, bless Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodesh. Dwara Yahweh Yahushai, Dwara Yahweh Yahushai, Dwara Yahweh Yahushai. Call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Kalam La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodesh. So welcome back to another lesson, another video. Shalom to the elect, shalom to hopeful elect, and shalom to your Akims. Voice of this word and truth and sincerity. Occupy in prophecy and be watchful and in prayer. Occupying diligently. So Sirach 39:1. Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High Yahweh, and is occupied in the meditation thereof. To meditate in what, roughly paraphrasing, what in the law day and night, will seek out wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And remember what the spirit of Yahushai is, the spirit of prophecy. All right. And Colossians 1:4-1-5. Colossians 1:4-5. Masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal. Before I grab that, what to everything there is what a season. A time to love, a time to hate, a time of peace, a time of war. Roughly paraphrasing, but know what time you're in. Oh, ye hypocrites. Can you what discern the times? Okay. Matthew 16:2-3. Know what time you're in. Okay, you gotta redeem the times. Okay, and as well as what measuring the times within itself. Okay, Matthew 6:2. He answered and said unto me, when it is evening, ye say it will be a fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be a foul weather, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the times. Okay? Once again, what to everything there's a season. Know what time you're in. Okay? Occupying, being watchful in prayer, being diligent. Okay? Redeeming. Okay? To measure the times within itself. You know, it was told you would know what time you was in. That we at the end when the last days of the last days. Okay? That the heavenly son as well, Yahushai, the anointed Messiah, he fastly approaches. He is but near. Okay? So 2 Esdras 9:1-6. And he answered me and then said, measure out the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past when I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time we're in the highest. The Heavenly Father Yahweh, by way of the Heavenly Son Yahushai, will begin to visit the world which he had made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, okay, what just happened in Venezuela? Not only that, but what? Look upon your earthquake app. Look upon your news. Earthquakes are happening frequently and daily. and uproars of the people of the world. And what are those uproars that you see taking place and happening? What Babylon the Great, which is America, with the other heathen nations, they're not aligning like they used to. Okay, the weak are saying they're strong. They're seeing Babylon the Great, which is America, for the bully that she is, for Trump being the cruel lord that he is, by him attacking Iran and so forth. Okay, so and what their sins being made bare. Okay, what America is no more feared. Okay, there once was, as back then when they bombed Hiroshima. Now these heathen nations now they have their own what ICBM missiles. Okay, their own allies, their own armies, so they no more fear America. Okay, these are some type of uproars of the people. The weak saying I'm strong. Okay, this what Washington and so forth. The mayors, the governors. Okay, those high top officials, they're not aligning like they used to. Okay, where he said he would set Egyptian against Egyptian. Okay, American against American, roughly paraphrasing, as well as um, if a house be divided in itself, can that kingdom stand? If Satan casts out Satan, can that kingdom stand? Okay. Not only is America, not aligned with the other heathen nations, they're not aligned within themselves. How can that kingdom stand? Okay. Okay, and what and you could also include the uproars of the people being what the Northern Kingdom, you as well as what the Southern Kingdom, your Israelites, so-called Latinos, Native Americans, so-called blacks. Okay, there's race wars, class wars, gender wars, civil wars, civil unrest. Okay, these are two or the uproars of the people. Okay, and all these things are just the beginning of sorrows. Psychologist 16 and 19, Matthew 24, 6 to 8. All these things are just the beginning. Okay, of all these things. Okay, we're in them. Okay, but they just haven't been amplified to its full effect and full form. But nevertheless, we're what in them, and these things are taking place and playing out. Okay, so once again, what just happened with that Nolan boy? What happened in Florida a couple of days back, week back? The so-called Eve. Okay, so-called Eve, so-called black woman. Okay, a Judah woman. She got hanged. Um, that cop killing that man's son. He killed that cop. Okay, these type of things. What else? Chad the Builder. Um, okay, all these type of matter. These are the uproars of the people. Okay, the evils, the bad times, the judgment, the destruction, the troubles, the bad times. These type of things are all the uproars of the people. Okay, once again, these things are playing out on a small scale. This has not been amplified to this full effect or full form, but nevertheless, we're in them. And evils are increasing gradually. But Salakia, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of those things from days that were before to even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning to, and the end, the end is manifest. Once again, we at the end. When the last days are the last days. Okay. Even so, times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonderful and powerful works and in effects and signs. Okay. This once again, this is why you gotta occupy. Okay. Know what time you're in. There's a season unto what everything in all things. A time to love, a time to hate. Okay. A time of war, a time of peace. Know what time you're in. Occupying prophecy. Measure the time, redeem the times. Be watchful in prayer. Okay. Be diligent. Okay. And know what time you're in. So continue to the spirit.